What is my position on climate change?
That's a weird question, but
Wow, this is going to be divisive straight away. Climate change is pretty obvious if you ask me. You know, there's obviously something, I mean, when I grew up around this region, we had a lot more frosts, you know, and we had a lot less huge weather events. I remember Cyclone Bowler, I remember Gabrielle, I remember hail. Like, there's something definitely fishy going on with our climate. And you can see by the science that it does appear that man-made things have definitely contributed to and exacerbated what may have originally been something natural. I think that humans ought to do better, and you know, when it comes to preparing for the future and what's coming, because it doesn't look particularly fun, but it does look like something we need to prepare for. A bright climate future ultimately looks like, for me, is responsibility. Like, I would really like to see us take more responsibility for our environment and our whenua. You know, there's an expression that says we don't inherit the planet from our grandparents, we borrow it from our grandchildren. And I don't see a lot of effort being put into our grandchildren's future. I would like to go in and see and change some of the outdated rules within council that are no longer fit for purpose, so we can make it easier for people to create a sustainable future for themselves. I would like to see some sort of incentive that people actually start collecting their own rainwater again, even if it's just for ablutions, just so that we have, when the lights go out and the water goes out, we do have alternatives. We can boil, you know, we have potable water that we can use. I would like to encourage solar and battery storage for certain places within the community that become central hubs for when crisis does occur. We've got a place that we can go, so that there is like hot showers and hot food and all the rest of it there, ready for when that does occur. And I would really like to see some of the marae and stuff get a little bit more support around, you know, because whether we like it or not, when Gabrielle occurs again, and there's a good chance something like it is going to happen again, I don't want it to have to rely on the marae again to look after the people, when that, you know, their leadership should come from above. It should, you know, and I'm not saying that the civil defence did an amazing thing during the thing, but a lot of the heavy lifting was done by the community, whether it was repairing the roads or whether it was making sure, you know, certain things were done. It was because the community all got together and showed their own leadership, and I don't know that that's, I commend the community for doing it, but I don't think it's the community's responsibility.